In this problem, we're being asked to find the inverse of f of x. Think of f of x as being the same thing as our y value. So to find the inverse of it, we need to first switch the positions over x and y values, and then isolate our y variable. So let me show you. So instead of it being y equals, it's going to be x equals. And then instead of x over x plus 2, it would be y over y plus 2. All right, so now our goal is to isolate y. I'm going to start by actually multiplying everything by y plus 2. That way we would no longer be dealing with a fraction. So we'd have x multiplied by y plus 2 on the left, and then all that would be remaining on the right-hand side is y. Okay, next we can get rid of these brackets by expanding here, and then we would have xy plus 2x is equal to y. Now, to try to isolate y, our strategy here would be to get both of the terms that have a y in it together, and then we can factor it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away a y, like this, from both sides. And then we would have xy plus 2x minus y equals 0. And then next we can move this plus 2x over to the other side by subtracting it. So then we're going to have xy minus y equals negative 2x. Awesome. So now that we have our y terms together, we can factor out the y, and we'd be left with x minus 1. And then finally, to get y completely by itself, we would divide everything by that x minus 1. So that means our function, our inverse function, is y equals negative 2x over x minus 1. And this is the inverse function, so if you want, instead of it being y, we could write it out as that. Inverse function of f of x. All right, so we can see that matches our second choice. Cool, that's all for this video. Thanks for visiting JD's Preparation.